Alright guys, happy Thursday. Just some quick announcements here. So the mind body class has been going well this week. Just a reminder, again, this Friday at 11:45 a.m. we have our third class of the week, so make sure you sign up for that, and also just make sure you're giving us feedback. So if you have any suggestions, again, based on how the Zoom experience was compared to the mind body experience, let us know how that is, and we'll go from there. So I'm going to pass it over to Yash for the workout description. Alright, so today's workout, AMRAP 20. We've got 15 burpees to target, or calories. So up to you here guys, if you have a rower, or if you have like a treadmill that keeps track of calories, for example, you could do that for the burpees. For the burpees to target, if you don't have a target overhead, you could use a wall and just jump up and touch a target on the wall. That's another option for that. After that, we're going to go for 15 box jump overs. So this again, if you don't have a box, you can use a regular, just any item and just jump straight over top of it for the 15 box jump overs. 15 bent over rows or ring rows here. If you have a pull-up bar, you can also go for pull-ups as well, another option. And then 15 alternating lunges, just body weight lunges here. So for this workout, I would say it's more of an aerobic workout, so you don't want to be going too fast right off the gate. This is more to just get your pace going and being consistent as possible throughout the AMRAP 20. So if you want to, before you start the workout, give yourself a goal of how much you want to finish between each round. So if you want to go 4-minute rounds, you want to go 5-minute rounds, try to be as consistent as possible while not going past your threshold. Again, 20 minutes is a long time, so at least try to get 3 rounds done, into your 4th at least. I would say try to aim for that 4 to 5 minute round each round. For the burpees, you might slow down on those ones, so if you want to step up or do anything a little bit that will help scale it up, you can do that as well for the workout. So 15 of everything and 20 minutes for the workout. I'm going to pass it over to Yash to finish off the afterburner. So for the afterburner, 120 seconds per side of that hamstring stretch of choice here. So we'll give you some options in the description in the video today, guys. So you guys can use some of that, or if you have another one that works best for you, you guys can use that as well for your hamstring stretch today. So we'll give you guys more details in the workout and warm-up detail. All right, guys. So to warm up for today's workout, we're gonna start off with 4 rounds. We're gonna go to start off with 1 minute of run, rowing, biking, or skipping, just to get that heart rate up. Once you've done the 1 minute, you're gonna go to 5 to 10 bent over rows. So if you have a barbell, you can use a barbell. If you have a kettlebell, also that's another option here. You can go single arm or dual arm for these 5 to 10 bent over rows. Use it more for activation before you start the next round. So for those bent over rows, guys, you're gonna hold on to that kettlebell. If you're going single arm here, you're gonna bend over at the hips, the back nice and flat, and then you're gonna pull that elbow in, trying to really feel it in that mid-back at the top position, and then nice and controlled on the way back down. If you're going dual arm, same idea here, you're pulling in towards that middle of the chest, squeezing the back, and again, keeping the back flat in this position. Once you're done, 5 to 10 of those reps, you're gonna repeat that round and make sure you have 4 rounds done of that. So 1 minute of running, rowing, biking, or skipping, and then 5 to 10 bent over rows. Once you've done 4 rounds of that, you're gonna go for 1 to 2 rounds. It's optional if you wanna go for that second round. We're gonna go for 6 alternating Spiderman lunges. So we're gonna get down into that push-up position. You're gonna bring that leg forward and right beside your hand here. And you're gonna try to drop that elbow down as much as you can while keeping that back knee off the ground. You're gonna feel a stretch in that hamstring, a little bit in that groin there. Trying to really dig out at the bottom, opening up those hips. You're gonna go for those 6 alternating Spiderman lunges. Once you're done, you're gonna stand it up and you're gonna go for 12 alternating body weight lunges here. So when you guys are doing those lunges, think about staying nice and tall, full lunge, and make sure that front shin is nice and vertical to the floor. Make sure that knee's not going past that heel. So you want to stay nice and stacked the entire time. And then stand up by pushing through that heel as you stand up to the top of that lunge. So once you're done that 4 rounds, you're gonna go for that optional 1 to 2 rounds based on how you feel. If you wanna do extra rounds of those 6 alternating Spiderman lunges, and then 12 alternating lunges, just body weight. Hope you guys enjoy the warm-up. We'll see you guys for the workout.
And we're back together. We're going to start off with burpees. As Yash mentioned, you're aiming for 4 to 5 rounds, so you can almost approach it like an EMOM. So 15 burpees in that first minute, 15 in the next minute, 15, etc., etc. Guys. So we're going to first start off with that burpee. If you don't have an object overhead, you can pick an object up against the wall. So we get Yash going down into that push-up position of the burpee. He's going to go down, he's going to whip his hip up to the ceiling. From there, he's going to jump and touch that target overhead, where's that 6-inch reach. Again, before he gets into the next one, so then he steps into it, jumps over. You guys are going for 15 burpees before you switch it over. When you switch it over, you're going to go into a box jump over. If you do not have a box, find yourself an object that you are jumping over, okay? So from there, you're going to do 15 jumps over, clearing that object, turning it around, jumping over again for 15 repetitions. Okay, challenge yourself here, get explosive. Today's workout is a lot of calisthenic, plyometric style workout, guys. So challenge that jump as long as everything feels good for yourself, okay? Once you've done the 15 repetitions of the jumps, you're gonna go into the 15 ring rows. Now, we don't got rings here, okay? At least in this studio in front of us. So what we're gonna use is a kettlebell for the row. Okay, remember, it's a row, whether you're doing ring rows, that supine pull-up, or a bent over row. So you're trying to activate your upper back muscles. So grab that band, grab your object. If you don't have yourself a set of rings, okay? You're gonna lean forward, guys, hinging at the hips. From there, both hands on your object. You're gonna roll that kettlebell, in this case, towards sternum or belly button, and then you're gonna lower that object back down. As you're rowing, take note that the shoulder blades might go down. That's fine, but always retract without shrugging, guys. Okay, that's how you naturally would row an object. So you're not necessarily fixed the entire time. It's okay to reach forward, but just reset before you pull up. Going again for 15 repetitions of those. Once you're done that, you're going on to your next movement. So that's your alternating lunge for 15. So whether you step forward or you step back, it's up to you, but you are alternating. So if on round 1 you start with your left foot, whether it's going forward or backwards, on round 2, do the opposite. So that way you balance it out, guys. Again, how you break this up, it's up to you. Maybe it's as fast as you can, trying to complete it in 3 minutes, and then rest 1 minute. It's an AMRAP 20, so you're going for 20 minutes, or you're doing an EMOM, or you just go one pace and just chip away, as Yash mentioned, going 4 to 5 rounds for today's workout. Enjoy today's workout. We'll see you for the last segment in the afterburner. Okay, I got my gambling pose here. Getting ready for this stretch we're about to do, guys. Going for a 2-minute hamstring stretch. First option we're going to give you here is just reaching for your hand or your foot with your hand. So as you reach forward, your leg is locked out, so at the knee it's locked out. You are going to round your back a little bit here. That's fine, but you're trying to feel that in that hamstring. So as you're holding it in the 2-minute pull, for the 2 minutes, try to dig a little bit deeper by either reaching over your foot a little more, or as Yash is doing, kind of wiggling side to side to feel different areas of that hamstring. Breathe through it as you let go of your breath. Try to see if you can sink down a little bit deeper. Again, 2 minutes. You got time to play with it, so play with it. So this is your first stretch. Second stretch here is take a belt, take a skipping rope, take a band. It's available to you. Take it over and wrap it around your arch of your foot. You can pull your heel up towards you, keeping that leg straight. You can then start getting into your inner hamstring by dropping to the inside. If you don't feel much of a stretch, play around with it by maybe bending your knee, or you can even externally rotate at the hip, maybe internally rotate. Again, bottom line, you're playing with it for the 2 minutes while you're down there, guys. So see what feels tight for you, play with it. Then when you're done the 2 minutes, you're gonna switch to the other side. So we're going for flexibility today, specifically for the hamstring, whether it's the inner hamstring or not, guys. You find which area feels a little bit tight. And we'll see you tomorrow for the workout.